Honestly, I'm just a dog girl. Welcome back to the Beast Den. My name is Sloan the Beast. I'm a chaos coach for women that are juggling motherhood and business. I help you create work-life balance without putting yourself on the back burner. All right, so if you are new here, I post videos 1 to 2 times a week. Today we're gonna be talking about these beauties here. These are the Doc Martens Jorge 2 or Jorge 2. I have been eyeing these for about a year. I've been between these and the Carlsons, and so I wanted to share with you, now that I've had them for about a week, what it is I enjoy about them and what I don't, what I recommend it, especially with Black Friday sales coming up. I want to make sure that you are getting purchases that you are absolutely going to love. These socks are in the color parchment. I really wanted to get them in black, but in my area, they don't have black. You have to order them online, and I really wanted them when I want them. I'm a super impatient person when it comes to that, especially because I've been waiting a year before finally saying, you know what, I think I'm ready. I am a 7.5 in regular shoes, so everything that I had read said to just size up to the next number because docs don't make half sizes. So I went up to an 8. Again, this is the color parchment. If you don't know the difference between the Carlsons and the Jorge 2, it's this strap right here. This strap right here does not go into action mode. It doesn't move. It is Velcro. That is one thing that I want you to consider. I don't think that in watching my videos, I really understood that. I think before I understood that, I'd be able to push them into action mode, kind of like Crocs, but that's not the case. These stay strap back. I do recommend that you wear these only with socks. I do not recommend that you wear them without socks. When I got these socks, I was really interested to see where exactly the break-in was going to happen, right? Because as you know, if you own Doc Martens, there's always this break-in period with dogs. And I have platforms, I have boots, so these are my first mules, and I found that it's here at the tongue that the break-in happens, okay? This is very sturdy leather, so what I've done is I fold over my socks just a little bit more right at the top of that arch of my foot, and that gives it a little bit of cushion so that when I'm walking, I'm not hitting up against it and it's not painful for me. But the first day that I wore these, I was like, holy hell, this hurts. Like it is a bother, but that's where the break-in happens. So once these are kind of broken in, I do foresee them being a lot more comfortable. In terms with the bottom of them, I do think that they are pretty comfortable. I have worn them a full day. So I've been wearing these pretty much nonstop because I really want to break them in. So the reason why I got the Jorge 2 is because here in Florida, we don't really have seasons. We have summer or less summer. So because we don't really have seasons in Florida, I really wanted a shoe that alluded to fall without being scorching hot. A lot of the shoes that are coming out right now, the Tazes, the Birkenstocks, which have been around for a while, right? When they come out for the season, they come out fleece lined, and honestly, I'm just a dogs girl. And when I saw that they had these mules last year, I was like, yes, I need them. As for the price point, I feel like they're typical docs price point, honestly. I think I paid about $1.20 for them. For me, that's pretty normal, but just had to throw that out there. I feel like they're just the perfect shoe if you are in a space like Florida where there again isn't any changes in season, but you still want to have like fall vibes. These are great shoes. Now, in terms of long day wear, I think that they're great. I think that they're comfortable. I have tried dressing them up and dressing them down. I wore them to church with like a button-up shirt. So I do think that they have a lot of versatility to them. I will say that they do look a little wide. They do run on the wider side in terms of like aesthetics. So I am considering getting the Carlsons because they do have that action mode that would be slip on easy. And I really want them in black. So if I want to get them in black, I don't see the point of getting them in the same style. I think I'm just going to get the Carlsons and then have black Carlsons and these parchment autumn Jorge 2. These are suede. So I recommend that you do get the product so that you protect the suede, especially if you are a mom like I am. I have 4 kids, I have 3 dogs, so making these stay nice and new looking has been a little bit of a challenge. I do recommend that you do that so that you just have more longevity with them. Now, this buckle here at the top of the shoe, you can also adjust. So the first, actually I think this one is still all the way pushed to the very last hole because I just wanted to feel more secure. I have worn these with both thick socks and thinner socks. And again, just that comfortability for the top of your foot is something that you want to be mindful of. If you are going to wear thinner socks, maybe wear some, Band-Aids or something to prevent that pain at the top. I do think that if I would have gone down to the 7, it just would have been a little too snug. So, and as these are shoes that I want to wear in the autumn, when it does get a little bit cooler, if I wanted to wear thicker socks, I think that these are just going to be the better fit to be able to do that. I do see these as being perfect travel shoes. I see these as being great errands shoes. I love coming up with different outfits to wear with them. If you're struggling online, let's say Pinterest, I'm going to give you a keyword that you can use. You can just use Birkenstock mule outfits, and that will come up with a plethora of ideas for this style shoes. There's not a ton that are like this, but if you look at like Birkenstock outfits, same kind of concept. So these are really popular with like flare jeans, wide leg, boot leg jeans. They're very popular to wear with leggings also. So if you want to make this like a gym shoe or post gym shoe, that's great. In terms of platform, that's one of the reasons why I didn't go with that. I think they're called the zigzags. They're adorable, do not get me wrong, but I just can't with the platform. I needed something that was a little bit more lightweight, and the Jorges just seemed like they were good. It's like that happy medium between the Carlsons, which seems a little thinner, and the zigzags, which are a platform mule. So maybe in the future I'll look at getting those. I'm not exactly the tallest person. I'm like 5'1.5", 5'2". So maybe in the future I'll look at getting those platforms. But for now, I wanted something that was just easy, okay? Easy to slip on, easy to style, easy to wear, comfortable. And again, once we get through that break-in period, I do think that they're going to be very comfortable. Depending on where it is you're located, they may or may not have certain colors, certain styles. So my recommendation is just to go on Google and put near me. If you are somebody that is impatient like I was and you didn't want to wait, just put near me. Look at different stores, call them, because sometimes the online store is not as accurate as what they actually have in stock. That's what I did. I ordered them online and I did an in-store pickup and I put them on immediately. I have seen some other reviews that talk about the durability of these. These are Doc Martens, y'all. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. These, you can feel the quality in these shoes. This leather is pretty thick leather. I know somebody was saying, well, it's Velcro. I don't know how long it's gonna last. This is thick Velcro. I don't think that this Velcro is going anywhere. If you are slipping on your shoes the right way, removing the Velcro, putting your foot in, then putting it back in, then you should be fine. Now, if you're just trying to like force your foot in, then yeah, you're going to expect these to last you less time. But for the most part, I do think that these shoes are going to last me a long time. Of course, the platform of it, the soles of the bottoms of it are that rubber material, so they do feel pretty slip resistant as well. I don't know if they actually are. Oil, acid, petrol, alkali resistant. Okay, so yeah, so these are slip resistant, which again, another plus. And I love these for work. I did a co-working event yesterday, wore these all day. Love these for playing with my kids for our activity days. They're just a great shoe for you to have in your collection. Stick around. Once I buy the Carlsons, I am going to be making a comparison video, and I do have just a couple of other videos that are coming out so that you know what to buy. The busy mom, the busy woman, the ambitious entrepreneur in your life. Things that make sense and not things that are just gonna pile up on the shelf. So stick around for that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you in making your decision whether or not to purchase the Jorge 2. And I will see you in the next one. Sweet nightmares, Peace Fam.